couple of days before season 7 started, I uploaded a video where I talked about what I wanted to see out of the latest season, and since I have a bit of a knack for predicting certain things in this show, let's take a look back and see if I got what I wanted out of this season.
Number 5, Diamond Tiara's full redemption.
I don't know what's going on here, but we've now gone more than 2 full seasons and over 60 episodes since Diamond Tiara's last speaking role on the show in Crusaders of the Lost Mark. This season she was in the background in a couple of episodes and was the focus of one shot in It Isn't the Main Thing About You. That's it. Did Chantel Strand do something to get herself blacklisted from the show and they haven't found a way to write Diamond off or something? I'm not even that big of a fan of Diamond as a character, but the fact that her redemption has been set up and now just sits in a state of limbo is a bit infuriating. Looks like hashtag Diamond Watch 2017 will end up rolling into 2018.
Number 4, that friggin' Celestia episode.
Well, we finally got some strong character development for Celestia in Celestial Advice, even if that episode really didn't have anything else going for it. And if that would have been all we'd get from Celestia this season, I'd take it and call myself satisfied. But no, this show had something much bigger and more substantive planned in the form of a royal problem. Development for both sisters and their relationship, how the sisters go about their jobs as both Sun and Moonraiser and the rulers of the country and Dream Sisters, a look into Celestia as a person rather than a mentor. This episode had everything Celestial Advice had and tons more. I'm really not sure why so many people like that episode. It really did nothing for me, especially after a royal problem came out. But either way, we finally got more of Celestia and the show gave us a double dose of her.
Number 3, Scootaloo's parents are revealed.
In the show, no, nothing new on the Scootaloo parents front. However, in one of the MLP books, Ponyville Mysteries: The Riddle of the Rusty Horseshoe, we do get some interesting details. Apparently, Scootaloo's parents are away from home most of the time, which isn't amazing, but okay, why not? At least they're still alive. But instead, she lives with her Aunt Holiday and Auntie Lofty. And before you ask, Mike Vogel confirmed on Twitter they aren't sisters, they're a gay couple. Meaning we have the first confirmed LGBT ponies in the Friendship is Magic universe. So that's pretty neat. And if you're worried that this won't mean anything since it's buried in some C canon level content, well, consider this. This book was written by Mike Vogel and Nicole DeBuck, and Nicole is the new executive producer for season 8. So maybe, just maybe, the ants might pop up on the show soon? I think I'd like to see that.
Number 2, Starlight takes on a pupil.
This one happened in basically the best way possible, since far as I can recall, they never outright stated,
"I, Starlight Glimmer, hereby take you, Trixie Lulamoon, under my wing to show you the joys of friendship."
Yeah, there's none of that. Instead, Starlight and Trixie were just friends where one friend was able to teach the other friend something. It was a student-teacher relationship that didn't make the teacher seem automatically superior. Well done.
And number 1, Celestia begins to show her age.
I could sit here and say that Celestia getting more screen time in Season 7 was a way to get us more invested in her so that her inevitable downfall down the road feels all the more brutal. Kinda like how Traja built up Twilight's books only for Twilight's Kingdom to come along and blow it all up, except this would obviously be on a much huger scale, but that's just grasping at straws, and at this point I kind of feel like Twilight's at her own pinnacle right now, simply being at the same level as the other princesses, and part of her struggle will be to accept that she's at their level. But as for Celestia, I could go either way as to whether she'll be where she is now come the end of the series, but I'll give the slight edge to her making it to the end relatively unchanged. So that's all for my list. I kinda just wanted to make something small because I have a plan for something really, really big. I've already talked about it on Twitter, so I guess I can mention it here. I am currently going on a Friendship is Magic binge, rewatching all of the first 7 seasons of the show. And I'm doing this for a few reasons. I want to reacquaint myself with old episodes and give a second viewing to newer episodes I may have seen only once. It'll help me galvanize my knowledge of tiny little details that helps me connect dots, which is something I take great pride in. And I'm scoring the episodes as I go, so this will let me notice patterns in episodes I like or dislike. So I might not have any big videos coming out until I'm done, but I'll at least try to keep making content. Either way, thank you, and I'll see y'all later.